Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I've sat down and recorded a video. I do have lots of video content from well back into last year that I am still trying to edit through and get uploaded for you guys, but I figured it was time that I actually sat down and recorded something and uploaded it basically. Trying to catch up a little bit on the timeline and just bring something more recent. But as I say, I do have a lot of content that I do want to still bring out. Literally from the middle of last year, I've just not had much time to sit down and edit it and get it all out, but I will I'm not even going to give myself a timeline. I'm just going to get it done as soon as I can and upload them. But I figured I will quickly do this video. It's not going to be too long. It's going to be a nice quick little thing. And as the video title suggests, it's a new year, albeit we are in March now, so I am a little bit late. New year, new journal, new goal. So I do have a new journal, a new tracker, a new diary, a new whatever you want to call it for this new year, because I do have a new goal. You guys know that I do like, if you see my old videos, I do like a planner, I do like a journal, I do like to have some sort of tracking. Now, I may not be the best at sticking to it, but I think that's absolutely fine. I think we all have that element about ourselves where we struggle to stick to something 100%, but I do think that they do help in the long run, just to help keep your mind set on the goal, eye on the goal, whatever it is. So I've got a new one for this year to help with my new goal. So there is a reason I'm sat currently in front of part of my bookshelves, and that is because my goal for this year is to read 50 books. Now, for a lot of avid readers, 50 books might not seem a lot, but for me it is, because I do find it hard to not to sit and read, but to get through books quickly. I have been averaging about a page a minute, which I think is great, but I don't always have the time to sit and read for hours and hours because I've got work. We also are still trying to renovate our house. We've got another project, which I was about to say, but one of the videos I want to edit from last year will hint to that. So you might notice a little hint in this video if you've got a very keen eye, but I won't tell you what it is. But we do have something else happening as well. So it's just been a bit busy, but 50 books is what I want to do for this year. At the end of last year, I did get back into reading. I started reading the Sarah J. Maas series. I've discovered Book Talk, which for my bank account is a very bad idea, but in terms of wanting to read and escape and get lost in a book, it's been great. So I read these based on the recommendations. I do have the first one missing. I've lent it out, so I do have the first one of the ACOTAR series. I still have yet to get the rest of the Throne of Glass series. I have read the Crescent City series as well. Can't wait for the next lot. If you've read them, you'll know. So I am currently reading a lot of fantasy. That's my sort of go-to. So as you can see from pretty much all of my bookshelf here, fantasy is my favourite and preferred genre. I have read a couple of books that have been completely out of that genre. I didn't like them, but I did read them. I'm always open to try other books, but these are my favourite. This is where my heart lies. I love a fantasy. I love books that completely take me away from real life. So books that are about like crime and thriller, sometimes even horror, I guess, can almost seem too real to me. So what could potentially happen in real life to an extent. So I like fantasy where I think this can never happen, but I'm going to pretend that I'm living there because that's what my brain needs to escape. So if you've got any book recommendations for fantasy, then do leave a comment down below. I forgot to turn my little book nook on. Let's just turn that on. Can I turn it on? There we go. I made a lovely little book nook. It's cute, right? So going back to the purpose of this video, 50 books. So naturally I need a little journal, a reading journal. So I got this one off Amazon. Now I did discover this through TikTok, a creator called Shirley Hooper. She is the creator of said journal. Now I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I just really liked the look of her journals. She's got quite a few to choose from. She has journals that are actually themed. So she does actually have a fantasy journal. I didn't want to get that because as I say, I know fantasy is my spot, my preferred reading, but I have read some non-fantasy, so if I got the fantasy journal it was going to be very hard to track it. So I got this one, which is just a general reading diary for whatever genre you read. I think she does have other genres as well, but obviously the fantasy and then the blank are the ones that favoured me, were my favourites. So this one, she does have different amounts. So this one is 100 book. She does have 50 books as well, so if you read 50 books in the year, which would have been good for me because I'm reading 50 books in the year, but I did want to potentially hope that maybe I could read more than 50 this year, you never know. So I got this one. I love the little design, the little teapot and the lady in the reading. I just think it's so cute. It's got a little teacup on the back as well. So I got this one. It's nice and easy, like simply laid out. So here's a blank page. So basically this section here is left blank for you to put a sticker if you wanted to, or whatever. I have started putting stickers in so I can, if I go to the front, there we go, so you can see what book it was. As you can see, I still haven't fully finished filling bits in, but let's just go back to a blank page. So the reason I like this is because it goes through everything. So you can put the title, the author, the genre, the format. So if you read it as a physical book on Kindle, or if it was an audiobook, the pace of that book, how many pages, when you started it, when you finished it, which is very good for me to keep track of how many I read in a month, because obviously 50 books, I'm averaging at least one a week, so I need to make sure that I am keeping up with that. There's a section if it's a series or if it's a standalone, your favourite character, your favourite chapter, favourite quote. Now, I'm not always very good at writing the favourite quotes in because I forget as I get to the end of the book. I'm like, wait, what was my favourite quote? So at some point I will have to just have a quick flick back through and try to remember generally the story and then roughly where I kind of enjoyed it, and then I'll pop that in. You've even got a rating system, so you can put your own things that you're rating for that book in, which I think is really, really good. And obviously you can colour in the stars and the love heart. So I've obviously been making this one my romance because it's a love heart. Yep. And then you can put little notes for yourselves on why you like that book. So I just thought it was really simple, really nice. One thing I actually I can't believe I didn't notice this until literally today, and I've had this since Christmas. At the back there's a section where you can put your TBR list. I didn't even realise that. So you could put your TBR in here, which I think is great. So I'm going to have to put in the ones I've already read and the ones I'm planning to read as well. At the start, obviously you can put who this book belongs to. You can obviously write some more TBR, which obviously at the back that wasn't 100 books, so I might use that page as well. Yeah, so Shirley Hooper is the person that made this book. As I say, all of her stuff are on Amazon. I'll try and put the link below for you guys. There's a page that asks you what your goals are. So I've put 50 books in 2023. And then you've got like a, what do they call this? An index page? I don't remember. I should really know. But basically what pages you've put what review on. So I've not filled this in, but I figured I could go back and do that at the end. That's not a problem. But then obviously you put the page, the title of the book and blah, blah, blah. And I think that is basically it. It's just nice and simple. It's just really cute. Now, I'm not sure if all of them are kind of laid out like this. This is the first one I did. My printer wasn't working very well here. Yeah, I don't know if all of her books are laid out similar to this. I can imagine that they probably would be. But honestly, if you just wanted to challenge yourself and you wanted to track and keep a good log of the books you've read, I really highly recommend this. I've only, like I say, been using it for 2 and a bit months. I already really like it. It's just nice and simple. I don't forget to do it in terms of actually just putting in the name of the book and everything. I might not always get all my notes in, but I do make sure to keep track of the book as I go through. So some of these pages are blank with the pictures because they are books that weren't on my original TBR. So when I printed off my first lot of stickers, they weren't included. So I've just started saving the book covers ready to print off when I have a full page. But yeah, I just think it's really cute and it's a nice soft, it almost feels rubbery. It sounds weird, but it feels kind of rubbery, but I kind of like that feeling. It's not too big, it's just a nice little A5 little thing. And so she's got loads to choose from, some really cute designs. Just make sure you read what the book is, what the kind of journal is, because there was a really cute one with a mermaid on, I think it was, but that's for fantasy. So obviously if you are going to be a bit like me, that you might delve into other genres, might not be the best one for you. But she's got plenty that are just sort of all genre journals. And they're really, like, not expensive either. I can't remember how much I paid for this, but they're not that badly priced. And yeah, I just think it's really cute. So I just wanted to show you guys my new reading journal, because you know I like a journal. Obviously, your erasable pens are great for these as well. So if you do accidentally make a mistake, it doesn't matter, you can erase it out. Do click the link below. As I say, I'm not affiliated or anything like that. I just thought I'll share you with a good product because I really like it. So yes, that's basically a little wrap up of my video. So I do actually, I can't believe I'm going to say this, I do have a TikTok account. I'm trying to start posting some videos on there. I do expect that my channel is going to go a little bit more down the book route now, because I've just discovered that these are my now new favourite thing, as well as some little maybe vlogs or things thrown in here and there. Also, a few more bits about the secret thing that I haven't told you guys that I mentioned at the start of this video, which will become apparent when I get that video edited and uploaded. As I say, there was a little hint in this book, gosh, it's what I'm talking about, books, this video that you may have spotted, so just keep an eye out for that. Maybe make your guesses down below. And yeah, books. So like I say, any fantasy recommendations, do let me know. I do have a lot of books on my TBR, so most of these are on my TBR because I've got them but I haven't read them. I have read quite a few of them as well, so I have these to finish first before I start new ones, but I do also have new ones on their way as well. I may have done a little bit of a Vinted purchase. So I might do a quick Vinted haul both on my TikTok and on here. I don't know, I might just do it as one video. But yes, please like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed my video. Yeah, let me know what you guys want to know about books. I'm not the best person in terms of giving out really good reviews, I don't think. I'm kind of like a person that's very, I don't want to say basic, but I guess basic in my reviews. So I'll be like, this is great because I enjoyed this, this and this. I'm not very good at talking about tropes, or I'm okay about themes, but tropes, that all confuses me. I'll just tell you if I enjoyed it or not. I don't know how to finish this video. I think I'm gonna go. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Bye.